Money's moving to me. I'm a millionaire. Money better cases. I ain't gotta chase it.
Hey, 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 what's going on, beautiful people? Happy Wednesday to you all. I hope that you've had an amazing day thus far. Listen, y'all, my day has been pretty busy and weird in that I needed my own coffee break today. Do you hear me? Like, I legit needed my own coffee break. I started my day super early. So, in any case, I'll talk to y'all about that in a moment. If you are watching me live, go ahead and let me know where you are watching from. Rep your city, rep your country. Let me know where in the virtual building you are joining me in from today. Let me know who's here. Go ahead and comment below, honey. Let me know. Let me know. Y'all, I need a sip. I need a sip so bad. I can't even front. Ooh, hold on, y'all. Like, it's real today. Like, listen. Let me go ahead and do this intro, honey. My name is Sharita Leon. I went from being a homeless, disabled single mom to a two-time #1 best-selling author with books that were on the bestsellers list for over 2 years straight. I'm also a life, relationship, and business coach, an internet marketing strategist, entrepreneur, international speaker, and the protege of legendary Les Brown, a forex trader and investor. And I empower my tribe to live their God-given purpose while creating wealth and have healthy relationships. I'm also a believer, and my faith is exuded in all that I do. So welcome. All right, y'all, let me tell you this, okay? My day started early. Hey, 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 Miss Carolyn, how are you? My day started early. Is my eyebrow messing up? You know, this thing is like side. Y'all, this is interesting. So I started my day early today, right? I had my inspiration prayer call that I was a part of with my team. I did that today. Then right after that, I had my workout session with my personal trainer. Then shortly after that, I had to do another call and then a team call. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I feel super tired. Like, what is happening? I slept really late, as per usual, slightly late, earlier than typical, but it was still late and I had to wake up early. I did not take any of my Vita Plus today. So I was like, whoa, wait a minute. And so I kept saying to myself, I need to have my own coffee break, okay? I need to be able and drink this Caprice because I need to wake up. But I was like, well, no, I need to wait until 3 o'clock exactly because I said I'm going to do it at 3. Well, let me tell you something. That was not the case. I said, I'm coming on here early because I need to have this coffee. I need to wake up. I need to get my mood right because I have a whole lot of work to do. And nobody got time to be tired. I was literally about to take a nap. It was that serious, y'all. Like, I haven't taken a nap during the day in a really long time. And so y'all gonna have to excuse me while I drink this coffee, honey, because I need it for myself. It tastes so good. So listen, today what are we talking about? For those of you that don't know, Coffee Break with Sharita is where we come Monday through Friday around 3 o'clock ish, maybe earlier, depending if I need my coffee earlier. But we come for about 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes or so, where we discuss all things love, life, relationship, and business, and inspiration to get you that extra oomph you need to get you throughout your day. I know a lot of you are probably at work, you probably that extra boost. You need something to keep you awake and alive. I remember for me, when I used to have a job, I remember I had like 2 breaks, right? I had 2 breaks and then your lunch break. And around that 3, I would try to take my break the latest. And it'll be about 2 o'clock. I would come back. I'm just like, oh Lord, I got 3 more hours to go. And so I needed an extra boost, right? And so this is going to be your extra boost. And so today we're going to talk about briefly self-care. And the reason why I was thinking about that is because I was so ready to do something else. Like, I'm like, I need to go to sleep. I need to take a nap. I need to do something. But no, I can't because I have to do this and I have a million things on my list. Sometimes you have to get away from your list, get away from the things that you have planned and just be, right? Just be and be present, be in the moment. Be willing to take care of yourself. And so often, especially if you're a woman watching, we're so quick to be everything to everyone and not pour that back into ourselves. We are not any good to anyone if we are not at our full capacity. Right? We are supposed to give out of our abundance, not from our lack, our scarcity, and try to make things work. We have to give out of what we have as abundantly as we possibly can, right? So for me today, that was pausing for a moment and saying, you know what, I'll get to all the things I need to get to in a moment. I'm going to go ahead and do this live now because I need this coffee now. I need to feel good right now. I need to wake up right now. I need to take care of myself right now. And that self-care may look different for you. But one of the things that we buy into sometimes is that lie that if we're doing for ourselves, then we're being selfish. That is a lie from the pits of hell, honey. You have got to take time for yourself and spoil yourself. And spoiling yourself looks different for different people, but we have to make sure that when we are spoiling ourselves, it's not just for the moment and that you're getting yourself in debt, right? Or you're doing something that's going to harm you later on, but you're taking the time out specifically to ensure that you are feeling good. Whether that means getting a massage, whether that means reading a book, watching a movie, doing something that's going to entertain you, to free you from whatever is going on in your world, you have to do something for yourself. And so, my choice today is my Caprice coffee because I need some of the CBD in my system. Okay. I really do. And so, one of the other things that kind of hinders us sometimes from self care is the thought of other people seeing us as being selfish, the thought of other people questioning our behavior. And this is the thing. While, yes, we love people, we want to be able to honor them and all that good stuff, you have to make sure that when you are considering the opinions and the ideas of others, that it's coming from a pure place. Because sometimes people don't want you to be as self sufficient only because it's taking away from them. And if that be the case, who's really being selfish, right? Who is really being selfish? So, part of self care is being able to discern who is actually in your corner, who is for you, and who is not for you. And while you're able to discern that, self care says, okay, I'm now going to act accordingly. I'm going to ensure now that whoever it is that I have in my space is adding to me. Like, I don't understand at all how we can have circles of people in our lives, our network, and they're not adding. If you are in my network, there is something that you are adding to my life. There's absolutely no way that you're here to just subtract. It just makes absolutely no sense at all. If you are in my life and you're not either one, making me money, two, helping me become better, three, bring some type of joy some way, somehow, you are not going to be in my circle, honey. Every single person in your life should be accounted for. Every single one of them. And if you're looking at so and so and you're like, why are you even here? That's a problem. That is a problem. If there's someone in your life and you're giving, you're pouring into them, and there's no reciprocity, what are you doing? Anything else that you're telling yourself is most likely a lie. And this is why we have to be strategic as to who we allow in our circle and the design of our lives to see how it meets other people. Last night I shared that, with Dr. V on our live. We were talking about that. And it doesn't just go for romantic relationships. That goes for platonic relationships, business relationships as well. If you know what your purpose is and where you're going, they're just people you're not going to entertain. There are some friends that you're not going to have when you see that their lifestyle is totally contrary to the purpose that God has on your life. And for some of you, you got to go ahead and put your deuces up and say, amen, it's time for you to go. And be very okay with that. You cannot allow different spirits and different ideas that are contrary to what you're working on take space and root in your life. It's time out for that. It is time out for that. So, I want you to create a self-care routine for yourself. Self-care routine for your mindset. Are you guarding the thoughts that come to your mind? Are you overwhelmed with life and different things and you're not giving attention to that? If so, create a routine for your self-care mentally. Whether that's journaling for you, whether that's getting a coach, a therapist, whether that's getting someone to come and pray with you, create a routine for your mental state. Create a routine for your emotional state. Create a self-care routine for your physical body. Creating something to make sure that you are taken care of, that you show up for yourself, that you pour back into you to get you to where you need to go, period. Regardless of what anybody else may say and or think, you must take care of you. And so, my coffee is kicking in, y'all. And it feels good. OMG, it feels good. So listen, this has been our coffee break for today. Make sure you get you some of this Capri CBD coffee, honey, because it hits the spot every single time. And what I love about it is that it hits different every time. Sometimes it'll get me in my zen place. I just feel good. Other times I'm like turned to super clarity. It's different every single time. But right now I'm feeling good. So if you'd like to get some and you're watching directly from my page or YouTube, inbox me and I'll share with you how to do so. Listen, I gotta go, y'all, but I thank you so much for joining me today for Coffee Break with Sharita. Until next time, only believe until the end and go get your life and a cup of this Capri CBD coffee, y'all. Be blessed.
I'm a millionaire, money better cases. I ain't gotta chase it. I'm a millionaire.
Get your money.